great thing about my leg, though, was it was like a club, and I could kick the crap out of any type of ball, right? Because it was, so I was like a kickball goth, right? The kids in elementary school called me Bazooka because I could, no matter how far the outfielders got bad, I could just club this ball over their head, right? And it was always a legit home run. So that was cool for me for a while. So then I go out to third grade, right? Third grade comes up and everybody, gets running back like, oh man, here comes Bazooka. I can see the outfielders running backwards. And the ball comes and I just crush this thing, right? I knew I crushed this thing. And I look out there and I just couldn't feel, something felt weird. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I look out there and I look out, the center fielder is going like this. And I look up and there's the ball. And to the right of the ball is my foot inside my shoe going like this. Now, can you imagine if you were hanging out with somebody for 5 years or something like that, and all of a sudden he goes up to ask the teacher a question and homeboy's arms dropped off? You'd be freaking out, right? People are running around the school, you're like, oh my god, the guy Jerry's like, kick off your face, come on! Everybody's avoiding my foot like it's the plague, right? I look over, there's two girls holding on to each other crying in the corner.
What's up? This is Dr. Jerry Weichman. This is How to Deal. Today's topic's going to be what to do when your parents are totally annoying and you don't know how to deal with them. What's up? This is Dr. Jerry Weichman. This is How to Deal. Today's topic's going to be what to do when you're jealous of the people around you. Okay, I see so many kids in my practice that come in that eventually get addicted. Their grades drop, they can't go to college, their anxiety and their depression goes off the charts, they get really irritable and moody. It creeps on people and you don't realize it until it's too late that you got a problem. A lot of this has to do with brain development. It continues until you're 25 years old. And it really comes down to dopamine. To put it in perspective for you, when you eat a bar of chocolate, it releases 80 units of dopamine. When you hook up with somebody, it releases 150 units of dopamine. Smoking pot and drinking alcohol, 200 dopamine units. Cocaine, 350. Meth, 1250. So it's such an influential time when your brain's developing and you're introduced substances that are so much more rewarding, your brain actually starts to change its chemistry and accommodate those substances. This is where the addiction comes from. Because of all this, at 14 years old, and you start partying, you've got a 47% chance of developing an addiction in your lifetime. At 17 years old, you have a 24% chance of developing an addiction. That's 1 in 4 still. At 21 years old, it's 9%. If you're trying repeatedly to work with these people and it doesn't work out, I personally feel it's really a lot better that you break things off. Because life is like the Titanic at the end of the movie where everybody's floating around trying to keep their head above water. And if you're surrounding yourself with people like this, they're going to pull you down and under. It's really important, if it's you that's struggling with it, that you really learn to avoid the pity party. So many people that get stuck in the rut of depression feel sorry for themselves about what's going on and they don't see a way to get out of it. This would be the same thing as if your car got a flat tire and you pulled over and you sat there and felt bad about the fact that you got a flat and thought about how your day was all messed up now and who sold you this tire and how much it cost. While meanwhile, freeways flying by and life just flies by you.